Hi there, English learners. You're watching Easy and Fast English Learning, and I'm Ethan. Here we make English simple, practical, and easy to use in real life. No confusing grammar talk, no pressure. Just clear lessons that help you speak faster, understand more, and sound more natural step by step. Before we begin, I want you to take a slow breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, let me ask you something. Imagine this. You walk into a room. Maybe it is a job interview. Maybe it is a new class. Maybe it is a meeting with people you have never met before. Someone looks at you and says, "So, tell me about yourself." And suddenly, your mind goes blank. Your mouth opens, but nothing comes out. Your heart beats faster. Your hands feel cold. Your throat feels dry. You know English. You have studied English. You have read books, watched videos, practiced grammar. But in that moment, it all disappears. You feel like a student who forgot everything before the exam. Today, we are going to fix that. Today, I am going to walk with you, slowly, step by step, and teach you how to introduce yourself in English with confidence. Not with perfect grammar, not with big words, not with a speech you memorized from the internet, but with your own voice, your own story, your own simple, clear, beautiful English. Stay with me. This lesson will change the way you speak about yourself. The struggle is real. Let me describe something, and I want you to tell me if this sounds familiar. You are at a party, or maybe at work, or maybe in an English class. Someone new is standing in front of you. They smile. They say, "Hi, nice to meet you. Tell me a little about yourself." And inside your head, a storm begins. You think, what should I say? Should I say my name first? Should I talk about my job? Should I talk about my hobbies? How much should I say? What if I make a mistake? What if they laugh? What if my pronunciation is wrong? What if I sound stupid? Have you ever felt this way? Maybe your heart started beating so fast you could hear it in your ears. Maybe your mind became completely empty, like a white page with no words on it. Maybe your throat became so tight that even simple words felt heavy. Maybe you opened your mouth and said something like, my name is, and then you stopped. And after that moment, you felt embarrassed. You felt frustrated. You felt angry at yourself. You thought, I have studied English for years. Why can I not do this simple thing? Have you ever practiced a self-introduction at home, alone in front of a mirror, and it sounded good? It sounded smooth. It sounded confident. But then, when a real person was in front of you, everything changed. Your voice became small. Your words became short. Your confidence disappeared like smoke in the wind. Maybe you have been in a job interview. The interviewer said, "Please introduce yourself." And you started speaking, but your voice was shaking. Your sentences were broken. You forgot what you wanted to say. You repeated the same thing twice. And when it was over, you thought, I could have done better. I should have done better. Or maybe you are in a new country. You meet your neighbor. They say, "Hey, where are you from? What do you do?" And you want to answer. You want to connect. You want to be friendly. But the words feel stuck inside your chest, like a bird that cannot fly. This feeling is so common. You are not the only one. Millions of English learners around the world feel this exact same thing. It is not because your English is bad. It is not because you are not smart enough. It is not because you did not study hard enough. It is because introducing yourself is personal. It is emotional. It is about identity. It is about how you see yourself. And when you try to do it in a second language, all of that pressure becomes 10 times heavier. Feels like carrying a heavy bag up a long hill. Every step is hard. Every word is heavy. But I want you to know something important. You are not the problem. Listen to me carefully. You are not stupid. You are not slow. You are not hopeless. You are not bad at English. You are a brave person who is learning something difficult. And that takes courage. The problem is not your brain. The problem is not your memory. The problem is not your talent. The problem is that nobody gave you a clear path. Nobody showed you a simple way to do this. Nobody said, "Here, follow these steps. Use these words, practice this way, and you will feel safe." Instead, you were told to memorize long paragraphs. You were told to use big words. You were told to sound impressive. You were told to be perfect. And that pressure made everything worse. Today, I want to remove that pressure. I want to give you a path. A simple path. A safe path. A path where mistakes are welcome. A path where your voice, even if it shakes, is enough. You do not need to sound like a native speaker. You do not need to use fancy vocabulary. You do not need to impress anyone. You need to be clear. You need to be honest. You need to be yourself. And I am going to show you exactly how to do that. What you will learn today. Today, this changes for you. In this lesson, you will learn 5 important things. First, you will learn why self-introductions feel so hard and why it is not your fault. Second, you will learn a simple formula that you can use in any situation, whether it is a job interview, a casual meeting, or a new friendship. Third, you will learn how to sound natural and confident, even with simple words. Fourth, you will learn the most common mistakes that English learners make when they introduce themselves, and how to avoid them. And fifth, you will learn how to practice this every single day until it becomes easy, until it becomes natural, until it becomes a part of who you are. Are you ready? Let's begin. Lesson 1. Why self-introductions feel so difficult. Let me explain something that most English teachers never tell you. When you introduce yourself, you are not just speaking English. You are doing something much deeper. You are showing the world who you are. You are opening a door to your identity. You are saying, "This is me," and that is scary. It is scary in your own language. It is even scarier in a second language. Think about it. When someone says, "Tell me about yourself," your brain has to do many things at the same time. It has to choose what information to share. It has to organize that information. It has to find the right English words. It has to put those words in the right order. It has to control your pronunciation. It has to manage your nervousness. It has to read the other person's face. It has to decide how long to speak. That is a lot of work for your brain. All at the same time. All in a few seconds. No wonder you feel overwhelmed. No wonder your mind goes blank. No wonder your body reacts with stress. This is not a language problem. It is a pressure problem. It is a confidence problem. It is a preparation problem. And the good news is, all 3 of these can be solved. The painful truth is this. Most people never prepare their self-introduction. They think it should come naturally. They think they should just know what to say. But that is like expecting to play a song on the piano without ever practicing. You would never do that with music. So why do we expect it with speaking? Here is what I want you to remember. A good self-introduction is not something you invent in the moment. It is something you prepare, practice, and carry with you like a key in your pocket. When you need it, you take it out. You use it, and it opens doors for you. You do not need to be creative in the moment. You need to be prepared before the moment. And that is exactly what we are going to do together. Remember this, preparation is not cheating. Preparation is wisdom. Lesson 2. The simple formula for any self-introduction. Now, let me give you something powerful. A formula. A simple structure that works in almost any situation. I call it the 4-step introduction. Here it is. First, say your name clearly. Then say what you do or where you are from. Next, share one interesting or relevant detail about yourself. Finally, connect with the other person or the situation. That is it. For steps. Simple, clear, easy to remember. Let me explain each step. Step 1. Say your name clearly. This sounds obvious, but many learners rush through their name. They say it too fast. They say it too quietly. They mumble it. Your name is the most important word in your introduction. Say it slowly. Say it clearly. Say it with pride. You can say, "My name is Maria. I am David. Hey, I am Yuki. Nice to meet you. Hello, my name is Carlos. You can call me Carl." Do not rush your name. Let the other person hear it. Let them remember it. Slow down. Breathe. Say your name like it matters. Because it does. Step 2. Say what you do or where you are from. After your name, give one piece of basic information. This helps the other person understand you quickly. You can talk about your job. I work as a teacher. I am a software engineer. I am studying business at university. Or you can talk about where you are from. I am from Brazil. I come from a small town in Japan. I grew up in Egypt, but now I live in Canada. Keep it short. 1 or 2 sentences. Do not give your entire life story. Step 3. Share one interesting or relevant detail. This is where you become more than just a name and a job. This is where you show a little bit of your personality. Choose something simple, something true, something easy to talk about. I love cooking Italian food on weekends. I enjoy reading books about history. I have been learning English for 2 years, and I love it. I recently moved to this city, so everything is new and exciting for me. This detail makes you memorable. It gives the other person something to ask about. It opens the door to a real conversation. Step 4. Connect with the other person or the situation. This is the final step. It shows that you are friendly. It shows that you are interested in the other person, not just talking about yourself. I am really happy to be here today. I am looking forward to working with everyone. It is great to meet you. How about you? What do you do? I hope we can learn a lot together. This step turns your introduction from a monologue into a conversation. It invites the other person to respond. Putting it all together. Let me show you some complete examples. Example 1. Casual meeting. Hi, my name is Sora. I am from Tokyo. I work as a graphic designer, and I love drawing in my free time. It is really nice to meet you. Example 2. Job interview. Hello, my name is Ahmed. I am a marketing specialist with 3 years of experience. I enjoy creating content that helps people understand new products. I am very excited about this opportunity and happy to be here today. Example 3, English class. Hi everyone. I am Lucia. I come from Mexico City. I am learning English because I want to travel more and meet people from different countries. I hope we can practice together and have fun. Example 4, meeting a neighbor. Hey, I am Jean. I just moved here last month from Seoul. I am a student, and I am still getting used to everything. It is nice to finally meet you. Do you see? None of these are long. None of these use difficult words. None of these are perfect. But all of them are clear. All of them are warm. All of them are enough. Simple English is not weak English. Simple English is powerful English. Remember this formula. Write it down. Practice it. Make it yours. First, your name. Then, what you do. Next, one detail. Finally, a connection. For steps. That is all you need. Lesson 3. How to sound confident even when you are nervous. Now, let me talk about something important. Confidence. Many learners think confidence means knowing every word. Many learners think confidence means never making mistakes. Many learners think confidence means speaking fast and smooth like a native speaker. But that is not true. Confidence is not about perfection. Confidence is about presence. Let me explain. Have you ever met someone who speaks slowly, uses simple words, but still sounds strong? Still sounds sure? Still sounds like they believe in what they are saying? That is confidence. It is not about speed. It is not about vocabulary. It is about how you carry your words. Here are some simple ways to sound more confident, even when your heart is beating fast. Tip 1. Speak slowly. When you are nervous, your body wants to rush. Your brain says, finish quickly so the pain will stop. But rushing makes everything worse. When you speak fast, you make more mistakes. You forget words. You lose your place. And you sound less confident, not more. So slow down. Take your time. Pause between sentences. Let your words breathe. A slow speaker sounds calm. A slow speaker sounds thoughtful. A slow speaker sounds confident. You do not need to race. You need to flow. Tip 2. Use short sentences. Long sentences are dangerous when you are nervous. You start a sentence and then you do not know how to finish it. You get lost in the middle. You add too many words, and the sentence falls apart. Instead, use short sentences, clear sentences, complete sentences. Not, well, I am someone who has been working in the field of education for approximately 5 years. And I really enjoy the process of helping students understand difficult concepts. But I am a teacher. I have been teaching for 5 years. I love helping students learn. Same meaning. Much easier. Much clearer. Much more confident. Short sentences are your friend. Use them. Tip 3. Pause instead of saying, When you need a moment to think, do not fill the silence with or Instead, just pause. Close your mouth. Take a breath. Then continue. Pause is not a mistake. Pause is power. A pause shows that you are thinking. Pause shows that you are in control. Many great speakers use pauses. It makes their words stronger. It makes people listen more carefully. So next time you feel the coming, Just stop, breathe, then speak. Tip 4. Look at the person or the camera. This is a small thing, but it makes a big difference. When you look at someone while you speak, you look confident. When you look at the floor or the wall, you look unsure. You do not need to stare. Just look at their eyes for a moment. Then look away naturally. Then look back. If you are in a video call, look at the camera. If you are recording yourself, look at your phone. Eye contact says, I am here. I am present. I believe in what I am saying. Tip 5. Accept your accent. Many learners feel ashamed of their accent. They think their accent makes them sound bad. They think their accent makes people judge them. But here is the truth. Your accent is beautiful. Your accent tells your story. Your accent shows that you speak more than one language. Your accent shows that you are brave enough to communicate in a language that is not your first. Do not try to hide your accent. Do not try to sound like someone else. Just focus on being clear. If people can understand you, your accent is perfect. You do not need a perfect accent. You need a clear voice and a brave heart. A small reminder. Confidence is not something you wait for. Confidence is something you build. Every time you speak, even if your voice shakes, you are building confidence. Every time you try, even if you make a mistake, you are building confidence. You build confidence by doing the thing that scares you. Again and again. Slowly. Gently. With patience. So do not wait until you feel confident to speak. Speak and confidence will come. Lesson 4. Adapting your introduction to different situations. Not every introduction is the same. The way you introduce yourself at a job interview is different from the way you introduce yourself at a party. The way you speak to a boss is different from the way you speak to a new friend. But the formula is the same. You just change the details. Let me show you how. Situation 1. Job interview. In a job interview, the interviewer wants to know 3 things. Who are you? What can you do? Why are you here? So your introduction should focus on your professional life. Your skills, your experience, your motivation. Here is an example. Good morning. My name is Wei. I am a web developer with 4 years of experience. I have worked on many projects, including mobile apps and online stores. I am very interested in this position because I want to grow my skills and work with a strong team. Thank you for this opportunity. Notice, it is clear, it is organized, it answers the 3 questions, and it ends with a polite connection. You do not need to tell them about your hobbies. You do not need to tell them about your family. Keep it professional. Keep it focused. Situation 2. First day at a new job or school. On your first day, people want to know you as a person, not just as a worker or student. So you can be a little more personal. Here is an example. Hi everyone. I am Priya. I just joined the marketing team this week. Before this, I worked at a small company in Mumbai. I am excited to be here and learn from all of you. Outside of work, I love watching movies and trying new restaurants. Please feel free to say hello anytime. This is warm. This is friendly. This invites people to connect with you. Situation 3. Casual social meeting. At a party, a meetup, or a social event, you can be relaxed. You do not need to be formal. You just need to be real. Here is an example. Hey, I am Marco. I am from Italy, but I have been living here for about a year. I work in finance, but honestly, I am more passionate about cooking. What about you? What brings you here tonight? This is natural. This is easy. This starts a conversation. Situation 4. Online meeting or video call. In online meetings, people cannot see your body language clearly, so your voice and your words become even more important. Here is an example. Hello everyone. My name is Hannah. I am joining from Seoul today. I work in product design, and I have been with this company for 2 years. I am looking forward to today's discussion. Thank you. Short, clear, professional, perfect for a video call. The key lesson. The formula stays the same. Name what you do, one detail, connection. But the tone changes. The details change. The length changes. For interviews, be professional and focused. For first days, be warm and open. For social events, be relaxed and curious. For online calls, be clear and brief. Practice each one. Write them down. Say them out loud. Get comfortable with all of them. You do not need one perfect introduction. You need a few good ones that fit different moments in your life. Lesson 5. Avoid these common mistakes. Now, let me share something very important. These are the most common mistakes that English learners make when they introduce themselves. I am not sharing these to make you feel bad. I am sharing these so you can avoid them, so you can be better prepared, so you can feel more confident. Let's look at each one. Mistake 1. Saying too much. Many learners think a longer introduction is better. So they talk and talk and talk. They share their entire life story, their childhood, their education, their family, their dreams, their fears. But a long introduction is not impressive. It is exhausting. The other person stops listening after 30 seconds. Why this hurts you? People lose interest. They forget what you said. They feel overwhelmed. The correct approach. Keep it short. 2 to 4 sentences for casual situations. 4 to 6 sentences for interviews. No more. Example. Instead of talking for 2 minutes, say, I am Kenji. I am from Osaka. I work in IT, and I enjoy playing guitar in my free time. Nice to meet you. Done. Clear. Memorable. Mistake 2. Memorizing a script word by word. Some learners write a perfect introduction and memorize every single word. Then, when they speak, they sound like a robot. They sound unnatural. And if they forget one word, the whole thing falls apart. Why this hurts you? You sound mechanical. You cannot adapt. You panic if something changes. The correct approach. Memorize the structure, not the exact words. Know your 4 steps, but let the words come naturally each time. It is okay if you say it a little differently every time. That is what makes it sound real. Example. Practice saying your introduction 10 different ways. Change small words each time. Get comfortable with flexibility. Mistake 3. Starting with my name is. Every single time. My name is not wrong. But if you always start this way, it can sound flat. Can sound like a textbook. Why this hurts you? You sound like every other learner. You do not stand out. You miss a chance to sound natural. The correct approach. Try different openings. Hey, I am Alice. Hey there, I go by Alex. Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Kim. Nice to meet you. I am Fatima. Mix it up. Find what feels comfortable for you. Mistake 4. Apologizing for your English. Many learners say things like, "Sorry, my English is not good," or "Please excuse my bad English," or "I cannot speak English well." Why this hurts you? You are telling people to judge you before you even start. You are lowering their expectations. You are telling yourself that you are not good enough. And none of that is true. The correct approach: do not apologize. Just speak. If you make a mistake, correct it and move on. If someone does not understand, say it again more slowly. But never apologize for learning. You are not doing something wrong. You are doing something brave. Mistake 5. Speaking too fast. When learners are nervous, they speak very fast. They want to finish quickly. They want the uncomfortable moment to end. But fast speech is hard to understand. Fast speech sounds nervous. Fast speech leads to more mistakes. Why this hurts you? People cannot follow you. You make more errors. You feel more stressed. The correct approach: slow down. Pause between sentences. Take a breath. Let each word have space. Remember, slow is smooth. Smooth is confident. Mistake 6. Not practicing out loud. Many learners practice in their head. They think the words. They read the words. But they never say the words out loud. Why this hurts you? Your mouth is not trained. Your tongue is not ready. When the real moment comes, your mouth does not know what to do. The correct approach: practice with your voice. Every day. Even if it is just for 1 minute. Say your introduction out loud. In the shower. In your car. In your room. Let your mouth learn the movements. Your mouth needs practice just like your brain. Mistake 7. Comparing yourself to native speakers. Some learners watch movies or YouTube videos and think, "I will never sound like that." They compare themselves to people who have spoken English their entire lives. And they feel hopeless. Why this hurts you? You set an impossible standard. You feel like a failure even when you are improving. You lose motivation. The correct approach: compare yourself to yourself. Compare today's English to last month's English. Compare this year to last year. You are growing. You are improving. And that is what matters. You are not competing with native speakers. You are building your own voice. Mistake 8. Forgetting to smile. This is simple but powerful. Many learners are so focused on their words that they forget to smile. They look serious. They look stressed. They look uncomfortable. Why this hurts you? People respond to energy. If you look tense, they feel tense. If you look friendly, they feel friendly. The correct approach: before you speak, smile. Even a small smile. It relaxes your face. It relaxes your voice. It relaxes the other person. And it makes everything easier. A smile says, "I am happy to be here." And that is always a good start. Lesson 6. How to practice every day. Now, let me teach you the most important lesson of all. How to practice. Because knowledge without practice is like a seed without water. It will never grow. You now know the formula. You know the tips. You know the mistakes to avoid. But none of that matters if you do not practice. So here is your daily practice plan. It is simple. It is short. And it works. Practice step 1. Write it down. Take a piece of paper or open your phone. Write your self-introduction. Use the 4-step formula. First, your name. Then, what you do. Next, one detail. Finally, a connection. Write it in simple English. Do not worry about making it perfect. Just write it. Then write a second version for a different situation. Maybe one for work, one for social life. Writing helps your brain organize your thoughts. It makes speaking easier later. Practice step 2. Say it out loud. Now read your introduction out loud. Slowly, clearly. Do not whisper. Use your real voice. The voice you would use with a real person. Say it 3 times. Each time, try to look up from the paper a little more. By the 3rd time, try to say it without reading. Practice step 3. Record yourself. Use your phone. Press record. And say your introduction. Then listen to it. I know this feels uncomfortable. I know you might not like the sound of your own voice. That is normal. Everyone feels that way at first. But listening to yourself is one of the most powerful ways to improve. You will hear things you want to change. You will notice things you want to fix. And you will also hear things that sound good. Things you should keep. Be kind to yourself when you listen. You are not looking for perfection. You are looking for progress. Practice step 4. Do it every morning. Make this a habit. Every morning, before you start your day, say your self-introduction out loud. Just once. Takes 30 seconds. This is like exercise for your speaking muscles. The more you do it, the stronger you become. The more natural it feels. The more confident you sound. After 1 week, you will notice a difference. After 1 month, it will feel easy. After 3 months, it will feel like a part of you. Practice step 5. Use it in real life. The final step is the most important. Use your introduction in real life. The next time you meet someone new, use your formula. The next time someone asks, "Tell me about yourself," you will be ready. It might not be perfect the first time. That is okay. It will be better than before. And the time after that, it will be even better. Every real conversation is practice. Every real moment is a chance to grow. Practice step 6. Be patient with yourself. Learning takes time. Growth takes time. Confidence takes time. Do not expect to feel confident after 1 day. Do not expect to be perfect after 1 week. Just expect to be a little better than yesterday. That is enough. That is more than enough. You do not become confident by waiting. You become confident by using your voice again and again until it feels like home. A final word from me to you. My dear learner, I want to say something to you from my heart. You are already doing something amazing. You are here. You are learning. You are trying. And that takes more courage than most people will ever understand. The world does not need your perfect English. The world needs your voice, your ideas, your story, your kindness, your perspective. When you introduce yourself, you are not just saying words. You are opening a door. You are inviting someone into your world, and your world is worth knowing. Do not wait until your English is perfect to start speaking. Perfect never comes, but better comes every single day if you practice. Start small. Start today. Start now. Write your introduction. Say it out loud. Record it. Listen to it. Improve it. Use it. And every time you do, remember, you are not just practicing English. You are building a new version of yourself. A version that speaks with clarity. A version that speaks with warmth. A version that speaks with confidence. You can do this. I believe in you, not because I am your teacher, but because I have seen thousands of learners just like you. learners who were afraid, learners who doubted themselves, learners who thought they could never do it. And then they did. They practiced. They tried. They failed. They tried again. And one day they introduced themselves in English and it felt easy, felt natural, felt like flying. That day is coming for you too. One step at a time. One word at a time. One day at a time. You are not behind. You are on your way. Your turn now. Before I go, I want to give you a small challenge. Right now, in the comments below this video, I want you to write your self-introduction in English. Use the 4-step formula. First, your name. Then, what you do. Next, one interesting detail. Finally, a connection. It does not need to be long. It does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be yours. Write it. Share it. Be proud of it. And if you see someone else's introduction in the comments, say something kind to them. We are all learning together. We are all growing together. If this lesson helped you today, please press the like button. It helps more learners find this video. And it tells me that you want more lessons like this. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to Easy and Fast English Learning. I share new lessons every week. Lessons that are slow, clear, and made with love for learners like you. And if you know someone who needs more confidence in English, someone who is afraid to speak, someone who feels stuck, please share this video with them. Maybe it will be the thing that helps them take their first step. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting me with your time. Thank you for being brave enough to learn. I am Ethan, and I will see you in the next lesson. Until then, keep speaking, keep practicing, keep believing in yourself. You are doing great.